PTC's acquisition of Onshape. What are the implications for Vuforia? And we're going to talk about that next. The implications of PTC's acquisition of Onshape on Vuforia. So let's talk about that. This is part of a 5-part series. We talked about Creo, Creo, Integrity, ThingWorx, and now Vuforia. So there's a little bit of context for Vuforia. This is the application or solution from PTC that lets you build virtual reality and augmented reality experiences and have them run on smart glasses or on other devices like your iPad. So what are the implications here of the Onshape acquisition? So there probably are not many direct implications of the acquisition on Vuforia itself in terms of how it runs and where it runs, and it's pretty cloud connected already. It's also connected to ThingWorx. But there are some really interesting implications when you think about running Creo and Integrity in the cloud alongside ThingWorx and streaming information down to it. So first one would be kind of an interactive augmented reality design experience. So you can imagine you're looking at a physical engine sitting in front of you. And as you're looking at it through a device, smart glasses or iPad, what have you, someone is designing new components for that engine. You can see them kind of populating in the middle of the physical engine that you see. It's kind of overlaid on top of it. Not only that, but you can see interactions like when you start to run the engine, you can see a simulation of all the internal components moving. You can see a simulation of temperatures. You can see a simulation of stresses overlaid right in front of you into the engine that you're looking at. There's some really interesting implications when you think about running Creo kind of live in the cloud alongside ThingWorx and streaming information down to an AR or VR experience. Same sort of thing with Integrity Modeler. So let me give you a little bit of context before I explain this one. Vuforia doesn't just give you static information to look at in a VR or AR experience. You can actually stream information from data collected on sensors in the remote product, captured within your IoT model in ThingWorx, and then streamed to your device, right? So you're looking at dynamic information of maybe a temperature sensor in that engine, right? And you can see what it is. It gives you a little graphic that shows you what it is. It tells you other information like the probability that the product will fail in a certain amount of time. Okay, that kind of thing can happen today. But with Integrity Modeler, what gets interesting is you can take those physical sensor readings, feed them into a 1D simulation, which is the Integrity Modeler simulation, can run that in real time, take additional readings off of virtual sensors, and then feed that down into the augmented or virtual reality experience. So suddenly now you're seeing an enriched set of information overlaid on top of your experience. And that might be in addition to any procedures or service activities that you're trying to perform on this engine in front of you. So, Vuforia itself might not be directly affected by this acquisition. It's pretty cloud connected already. But there are certainly implications of running Creo or Onshape in the cloud and simulations, as well as Integrity Modeler type of simulations to augment the information that you're viewing and consuming through a VR or AR type of experience. That's it. Take care and talk soon.